Basketful of Heads, issue 2, Joe Hill and Leo Max on the art. Yes, there's the 2 pages of the backup story, but I mean, we're not going to talk about
I didn't
them.
read them this time because I'm not playing with 2 plate pages.
Yeah, I'm not playing with 2 pages either. It's annoying. It's an annoying chunk to read.
Yep, it is. Just give us the book. Just read us a Hill House special. That's Seawolves. We'll be good.
Yeah, do a one shot. Do a one shot with all the pages together. Go for it.
They undoubtedly will once it's all done.
Yeah.
Probably. So I loved issue 1 of this, and I was looking forward to this, and I'm happy to say it did not disappoint, and I thought this was another great issue.
Yep.
The only problem is it moves way too quick, and I need more of it right now.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, when you don't have a lot of words, it does read quickly.
Yep.
But here's the thing with horror: is horror works best when it's silent, and it should be light on the words.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I understand that, but I like it and I want more.
I'll get Joe on the phone.
so
I'll get
many
Joe on the
pages.
phone
Yes.
and just say to him, "Hey, can you do 2 issues a month? Can you double ship this bitch?" Because Matt's really upset that
Yes,
he's having to wait a
thank you.
month between
That
issues.
would
If you
be
could do
lovely.
that, please. While you have him on the phone, tell him to put Sea Dogs in a special. All right, that'd be good. Because I also want all of that, but I can't at 2 pages at a time.
Oh dear. So yeah, we had the last issue with the criminals were in the house and June was hiding, and we kind of pick up right there. It does this great thing where everything's this sort of muted purples and dark, but obviously you've got the orange jumpsuits, so the criminals sticking out, the main long-haired guys especially, as he's creaking about, and she's hiding in the hamper. So, yeah, and we see time passes, and she gets up and she's sneaking around. She sees a finger cut out, cut off from someone, and
Just blood all over the floor, and this is like there's quite a few pages of this here. Just her getting the time passing, her getting out,
so
looking around the house,
and you feel the time passing, which is really good. So I've got a question. So the main criminal with the long hair shows up behind her and says, "Got a light." Connor, did you take this as a Twin Peaks reference? Because I felt it.
Yeah.
I was getting Twin Peaks: The Return from that moment.
It felt like, especially the way he's just standing there dead-eyed.
Yeah, I think Joe Hill's seems like it's the sort of guy who's watched Twin Peaks, and
I bet he loved that season.
yeah. So June grabs the axe that was teased last issue. He's like, "I ain't gonna use that, you silly little girl." And he's kind of like mocking her, waving his flashlight around, and she's going for
because
the door.
he reaches into his jumpsuit, and he's got a gun, which makes her up the level down on the beach.
Mm-hmm.
And off goes pieces of his hand with the gun into the ocean.
Oh, you're skipping it. I was going to talk about the trip because she trips out the door, and I felt that actually.
Yeah.
The little close up, the little sort of snap close up of the ankle.
Looked like a very annoying sprain, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. Because before we get down to the beach, we actually have this sort of like town view of this road where we see it's flooding. We see like the water in the boat flood. So we see that the island's actually under quite a bit of water right now.
I love the we were talking about like the pacing with the time passing as well.
Mm-hmm.
This transition into this storm, you just have the big crack of lightning. Is literally the word is the panel, and the lightning through it. It's great.
Yeah, it's building an atmosphere, and yeah, like you say, she gets down to the beach. He comes after her. There's a convenient basket of flowers. Just sort of, is it flowers?
It's like beach toys.
Oh, it's beach toys,
Yeah.
right?
Like a spade and stuff like that.
And she actually, first of all, cuts off the tip of his foot. We see it like flying off, so he's lost his toes and one foot. And then she whacks the axe at his hand, which takes off the gun and obviously some of his fingers. And then and it looks like a golf swing. She looks like she's Happy Gilmore swinging the golf stick. I think it's the golf club, sorry. And
Philistine.
Philistine.
There you go. But you see his head go flat. Do you know what my favorite part of this is that the lighting or whatever you want to call it from the swing of the axe. It
Like an
almost,
explosion.
it almost looks like a nuclear blast.
Yeah.
It's kind of saying.
I like when she loads up and you can see the red on the axe blade.
Yeah, it's like
It's
a blood.
glowing. It knows it's about to get what it wants.
It's
To get
like
fed.
it's like a blood vine. It's a blood vessel on the on the axe tip. So then she's pissed at herself because the gun gets washed away, and she's like, "Damn it, you needed that." Because she wants to go and find where the boyfriend is. He claims that they're safe right now, but it's like.
Oh yeah, he wouldn't talk, so they cut off his finger. the boyfriend.
Yeah,
and yeah, it's his finger we saw up there.
So he's presumably with the wife and the sheriff and wherever the other criminals have taken him. So June's kind of become this almost like unlikely hero who's maybe the one who can go and help them because she's on her own. She's got an axe. And then we have, of course, him talking to her, and it's all this upside down panels because it's his POV because his head's upside down. And she's sort of coming close to him, and she's like, "What the hell?" And he's like, "Help me, come back, please. The water's coming. Like, don't, like, let me drown." Yeah. He's been a bit of a snivelling little shit, but he's still talking. His decapitated head, which we knew was coming because the whole concept of the book is the
head still talks.
Yeah, the head's in the basket. So she goes and gets this basket that was sitting there, empties it, and puts his head in there. And it's like, well, we have to go and see if we can get help and find the others and. Talk to the police.
Yeah, she's like, I need to call the police. You need help. What about me? She goes, shut up, or I'll see how far I can kick you.
And the final page of the story is the rest of his body is like lying on the beach. The water's coming in, and it washes his jumpsuit apart a little bit, and we see he's got a police badge. Now, I don't think the twist here is that he's a cop. I think the twist here is that that's either her boyfriend or the sheriff's badge that he's taken.
I agree, because we know there was escaped convicts.
Yeah, but what if it's the cops posing as the escaped convicts, so they wanted something from the cop, from the chief?
I don't think they've set up for that, but I mean, it's possible.
I don't know, because they set it up in the first issue that these are non-violent guys that got out.
Sure, okay.
So I'm thinking that this is the cover, because he said this panel tells me that he's a cop because the way that he reaches in and grabs the gun. And the flashlight, it's very...
No, that makes sense. But I was just wondering, why? What sort of impact would that reveal have?
Yeah.
As opposed to, I kind of left to, well, that doesn't really seem to track immediately. So I went with, okay, he's taken this off them and he's wearing it just to mock them, essentially.
Yeah, it almost makes it feel like they might actually already be dead. Like, the reason why he's already taking stuff off them, kind of thing. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to have killed them, but it gives you that kind of feeling of like, no, maybe they are screwed.
Yeah, and I was getting De Niro and Cape Fear vibes off this guy, the way that he was talking. Just calling her, sweetheart and whatnot. But yeah, very, very.
Oh yeah, there's definitely a rapiness to him as well. Where you feel like she's in trouble and she has to fight back.
There's a bit early on where he goes, "Oh, are you hot? I'm boiling," and it's like he's just kind of probing it. Yeah, it's let's relax a bit.
Yeah. So really good. The pacing's wonderful. The art's great. Really fits the tone of what the book's doing. I have nothing bad to say.
No. It's really good, except that the pacing's too good.
The pacing's too good. The only problem with this is that it's almost
graphic novel.
The only problem with this is it's almost too good. Is what Matt's trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Matt, what are you giving it?
Give us a 9.5.
Connor.
I'm going with just a straight 9, but I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going with a straight 9 as well.